Okay guys, okay, it's that time of year again. As you can tell, it is time for the holiday season. That round of art supplies and projects and assignments that we do, that we use to decorate our local food giant grocery store here in Pinson, Alabama. Hats off to you guys at Food Giant in Pinson for allowing us to do this every year. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Alright, so as you can see, we are going to do some Christmas ornaments. Now, it looks a little strange, doesn't it? It doesn't look like the normal painting type of crayon, marker, or anything that we normally do. Now, I will say that it is paint, but we're going to use it in a much different way, okay? It's called printmaking, and these were made using these. Yeah, you see that? Get the rollers, and you see the little felt objects. It looks just like the prints that we made, doesn't it? Okay, so this is how it works. These are just felt ornaments that I got from our local dollar store, okay? I grabbed these and just made out of felt, and what I decided to do was use these in a printmaking type of way. And let me show you what I mean, okay? First off, you will have to decide whether you want to do the red or the green. We're not mixing the colors up. Decide which one you want, red or green, red or green. I'm gonna do red. Let's put that out to the side. All right, now that I've decided red, I'm gonna take this away for a second, slide this off to the side, and I'm gonna use my roller here, sponge roller, regular sponge roller, and this is like a meat packing tray. Also compliments of Food Giant grocery store. Again, thank you very much. All right, and we get our paint like we normally do, the paint that we see all the time, and we're gonna put some paint in our meat tray. Now, there's more paint than we've ever used before, isn't it? Oh yeah, these aren't just a few dots like that other project. This is a lot of paint. And don't worry guys, I'm going to be standing right over you to let you know exactly how much is too much, because there is a such thing as too much paint. But what you want to do is get the roller not saturated with paint, but loaded. You want it pretty loaded. Load it down. But that's why I say I'm going to be here to kind of help you out with that, okay? So all I'm doing is loading up my roller with paint, okay? Loading my roller with paint. Oh, got paint all over my finger. Huh, that happens sometimes, so don't worry about it, okay? And then I have this nifty little tray. Look, it says Pinson Valley Elementary with Braves. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our felt ornament inside of that tray, and we're going to actually roll over this ornament with the paint that we just got, and that gives a nice even coat of paint on our ornament. Now, a lot of times I'll put my finger in here and then roll it. That way it won't slide around on you. See how it slid around right just then? I roll it. Now you want to make sure that the whole ornament is covered with paint. If you see some areas that's not, and you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. You look at it and it's shiny. Felt is not shiny. So if your ornament, the whole ornament is shiny, then you have the whole thing covered with paint. If you see some areas that aren't shiny, then you can go back to the meat tray, load your brush a little bit more, load it up a little bit more, the roller, not the brush, the roller, and then go back to those areas that were not shiny, okay? Put my finger down here so I can get up here really good. Now, while it's still wet, let's put this back in that meat tray, okay? Put it on the edge and let's sit it to the side. Now, while it's still wet, we're going to grab our sheet of paper and we're going to lay it down on top of our ornament like that, okay? Now, what we want to do is feel for the ornament. Feel where the edges are, press down. I like to use my thumb because it got a lot of meat on my thumb, so I like to use that to press down. Press down, press down. Feel for the edges. Go around the edges. Go around the edges, press down, keep going up. Okay, and there's the edge. You see the edge right there? You can see it on the camera because you see where the paper fold at. Okay, that's the edges. Go around the edges, go around the edges, and now you know you want to go all through the middle, rubbing and pressing. Now, you will start to see the paint come through the paper a little bit because it's wet. It's wet paint, and you'll kind of start to see it come through the paper, and you want to make sure you see that real well, because once you lift this piece of paper up, there's no putting it down and trying to do it again. Okay, that's it once you lift this piece of paper up. So you want to make sure you get it really, really good the first time. Like I said, there is no second. You will have to start all over if you don't get it on there really, really well. Get that paint transferred to this sheet of paper really, really well. And that's really what printmaking is. You get some design that you like. In this case, it's those felt ornaments. You put paint on it. Really, it's supposed to be ink, but we're using paint, okay? And then ink it. We're really painting it, but you ink it. And then you put your piece of paper down, and it's usually this big old huge machine. It goes whoosh, whoosh, and it's done. But since we don't have that big old machine, these are going to be the machine that you use. Okay, so we're getting it done. Okay, now let's look and see. Can you see that though? You can see that, can't you? You can see just about every little nook and cranny before you even pick the piece of paper up. That's what it should look like before you even think about picking that piece of paper up. You see every little nook and cranny. See the little snowflake designs, the little hash marks right there and right there. Even in the tippy tip top, you see all the little designs and the little round ball right there, the little circle. You see everything. Then you can think about picking it up. And when you do, that's when you have your print. How awesome is that? That's like the easiest thing ever, right? Right? I know. So you're done. This can go off to the side. You have your print. Now you see all these extra little artifact things, right? You see all that extra stuff around there. Well, we will end up getting scissors and trimming that off, but we're not going to trim it off until it dries. It's not quite totally dry yet. So we're going to let it dry for a day, and next class when you come, we're going to trim that off and get it prepared for Food Giant, okay? So that's what we're going to do today, and I want you guys to go and have fun. Uh-oh, you got something right there. Stop. That needs to come off. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Excellent. 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 Keep rubbing. Keep rubbing.
Mr. P, look at mine.
Yes. Keep rubbing. Keep rubbing.